Hey, we're live. Welcome. It's midday, just gone midday. And I've got Jackie Head with me, how long have you been with us, Jackie? Do you remember offhand? A couple of years now or more?
Nearer to 3, actually.
Yeah, because you've been to some retreats and all sorts of stuff with us. So yeah, just introduce yourself then, Jackie, who you are, where you're from, what you're up to.
So I'm Jackie. I am currently in lockdown and being shielded. So this is my room, looking out over my lovely garden. And that's me.
Cool. Jackie is also known as Mum on the when she comes through on Zoom. It's Mum, and we always call you that now. So that's your little nickname, isn't it, Mum?
Yeah.
All right, Jackie. Thanks for coming on and doing this little testimonial for us. So, what were you doing before Yoga Valley came into your life?
Well, I mean, until 3 years ago, I was a very active, able-bodied. I ran every other day. I ran a business effectively. Bringing up kids, very, very full, active life, really. And then pretty much overnight, I became ill in September 2017. And various boring things according to that. But essentially, it kind of overnight, it made me disabled as opposed to able-bodied, and managing a condition that's very varied and difficult to manage. And yoga basically came in, and True Valley, my kind of yoga, came in, I think it was February 2018, when I'd just been given my diagnosis. And what I was told by the rheumatologist was that if I could do physiotherapy every day, that would help with my stiffness and with my pain. And so I looked around for places I might go that would give me something like physiotherapy every day, and that's how I came upon yoga.
You found us, called us, didn't you? Give us a call, had a chat with Nancy, if I remember rightly.
I did, yeah, because I really wasn't sure if I'd be able to do anything. And certainly when I first went, I remember spending several classes, most of the time in child's pose. I couldn't do downward dog or anything like that for ages and ages.
That's more than I do.
My body gradually learnt, and I got courageous about what I tried, and I got more settled on a medication regime, which meant I had less pain, which meant I could do more. So
cool.
But the yoga's been brilliant, really brilliant.
What reservations did you have really before doing it? What were your reservations or big reservations? If any?
I guess maybe a worry that I just wouldn't be able to do it. I literally wouldn't be able to get to the classes, or that I'd be in a class and I'd just feel like I couldn't do anything and I'd feel foolish or something like that. And sometimes I haven't been able to get to classes when, pre-lockdown. But a lot of the time I've kind of crawled along whatever state I'm in and been able to do something.
You got yourself to the door and then just got in there.
I think the other reservation, because my, with a big dramatic change in life, my whole income just stopped. I think financially, that there was a reservation financially of thinking, oh God, can I really shelve up this much money? Is it really going to be okay? But it's worth every penny, I have to say. Yeah. It really is.
You're locked in for the year, aren't you? You go for the year.
I am. Yeah. I've done that twice now, because after the first year, it just became really clear that this was a key part of my life now that I have to do in order to be as well as I can be.
Brilliant. So what's the process been like then when you got involved?
Yeah, it's been really good. I've always found you very accessible and friendly and funny and human.
That's Nancy.
And I'm hopeless at IT, so it took me a little while to work out how the hell do I book classes or whatever. But actually now I've got the hang of that, and I've got the hang of Zoom classes as well, which have been brilliant. So it's good.
Because we got some lovely members, haven't we? That's the great thing. I think we got some real lovely members. There's a real lovely atmosphere, and always a lovely atmosphere in the studio.
Yeah.
And the teachers, I mean, obviously, because we got a variety, it was just Nancy once upon a time, and now, the fact we got 7 or 8 teachers, they all seem to offer their own personality to it all, don't they?
I think that's right. And depending on how I'm feeling, I might choose different teachers for classes, because there's one teacher in particular who was Elaine, who was brilliant when I was at my most crippled, really,
Yes.
and was just so slow, gentle, you know. And then there's been others who have given more challenge, you know, in a way, extended
Yeah.
me on
Yeah,
days
yeah, yeah.
where I want to be extended.
Of course.
And also, I love Joe's classes because they have the whole kind of spiritual aspect in it as well. And so, yeah,
Yes.
you can choose what you feel like on a given day, really.
Of course you can. So what's the one big result you've got from it? That's, you know, what's your big takeout?
I think I've learnt a way of being with pain, being with stiffness and difficulty, and tolerating it. So to you know, to stay in a pose and allow yourself to ease into a pose and stay with it, not shoving or pushing or forcing, but just allowing a kind of a way of being. I think it's impacted in lots of areas of my life, not just on the mat, really.
Good. Well, we love having you there. Obviously, you're a part of the older family, which is great.
Yeah.
And thanks for sharing that with us. You're a little star. Thanks, Jackie. I'll take it.